It's Mega Money Monday. Wow, and what a regularity that this is becoming because typically before I would never really even stream or bother trading on a Monday. Well, because Monday typically, as my video states, it's a hangover Monday, and the market, I mean, it's exactly already kind of beginning with kind of that hangover. So we have basically during the week where we just push, 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 and then we have the Monday where we just kind of move sideways or consolidate the move, or perhaps even have a big dip to the downside. So it's kind of starting out to live out to, I guess, that particular Monday, but we'll see what kind of action is in store for us. Who the hell's messaging me at this time? It's like, come on. Right now it's time to make some money. Maybe not. We'll see, depending on what the charts are gonna do and tell me right now. So, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. For now, I'm gonna start off by always starting out the exact same way. I'm just gonna be grateful for the fact that I'm here. It's amazing how your life can completely change upside down when you just start basically feeling grateful. As soon as I wake up, I like jump out of bed. I'm like, let's go. It's time to go. It's time to go get this thing done. I got some things to do. I gotta get done during the day. So, I mean, what better day to get all those things done than today? So I'm just going to be grateful for all of that. And yeah, I'm just really in love with everything right now. The sunshine was shining. I mean, here it always is shining, but now we're getting and transitioning into the summer season. So it's going to be a lot less rain, and the sun is already hot. It's beaming. It's reminding me of when like it's 8 in the morning and it's already like 30 degrees over here. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Amazing. So let's start off this by pretty much talking about the exact same levels that we were basically talking about almost all week long last week, because we're in exactly the same levels. There's really nothing new here right now. So that's kind of what worries me about taking this long off here, 92. I would have probably taken that 92 long already, but I'm just worried that it's an extremely used up level at this point. And also we have this O2 level, which of course we are very familiar with, 59 to O2 level right here. This was a key level in the market, and I'm going to pull up a little bit bigger of a time frame here for you to see. Maybe on the 15-minute, you will be basically able to see this. Let me get rid of these executions here. Now, so this is basically that level, 02 to 5900. Take this one. This was the first level of support, which we did just break down. So this is kind of what worries me here. So this is the first sign of weakness. This is that first sign where I'm worried that we potentially could be headed for a little bit deeper of a pullback, especially considering that it's Monday. I mean, it can happen, right? And I mean, we did. We kind of got all the way down to the 82. So now the major question is, can the bulls take back 5900 to 02? That's the key right there, because we're going to be hitting that resistance level now. So I'm perhaps thinking that on a more balanced market and not this chop 10-point range, we could probably take a short there, or I could probably take a short there. But it's just, am I going to do it? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. And then we have the next key level of resistance. Very obvious to see. This is the last bit of resistance we have to the upside, which is sitting at 14 to, like, I would say maybe the 18 area, or maybe more, narrowing down. I would argue it's in between like 18 and 14. So this is where I would be kind of thinking that we could be in for another last maybe pullback here. You can see how obvious price is telling us, you know, we have all these attempts to break on out of here and we cannot do it. We have another wick right here. We have another back test, beautiful back test right here. You can see we have the breakdown, and then we always do the second part, or the cousin of the breakdown, which is the trap. Sorry, the back test right there. And I mean, this is looking like a trap to the upside in a way. So traps work both ways. They don't just work to the upside. Whenever market's gonna reverse to basically reverse and kind of coming back on down, it always looks the same thing as well. It doesn't, the picture don't change. We have this level of resistance, which of course we didn't know at that time, but that's why it's important to let the market tell us where it is. We cannot just short here because we feel like it. You know what I mean? Like at that point, we had this high here. Look at it this way. That top of that box, that's the high right here. So we squeeze on out. We get back into the range, creating basically a trap to the upside. Market does this both ways, not just one way. So I would like to kind of clarify that. Buenos dias, Mr. Antonio. We're pulling back a little bit. I'm wondering how long it's going to last, though. So I'm thinking this O2 level right now is going to act as some type of resistance. The question is how good of a resistance here. That's the first level we broke down from. So there's a lot of argument to the downside here. And the fact that it's Monday. I'm telling you, I don't know what beef I have with Mondays, but it's like Hangover Mondays. I mean, I'm feeling a little bit aggressive too on this right now. I could take this long of 92. We already kind of back tested there. You can clearly see this. Look at that. Remember, this is not a coincidence. We've been in these levels for a very long time. Every time we dip below 92, we've already hit 78, 80. We've dipped below 78, 80. We reclaim, we push up. I'm gonna probably take this long here with a little bit more acceptance. Maybe we can get like a little bit more of a push and then another back test. Maybe that would be very interesting for me. It's already technically a long, but remember, if I am long from the 82, I'm only looking for a maximum 10 points on this. Why? Because I know O2 is sitting right up there, 5,900. So it's kind of just, it's a very tight range. We're talking from the O2 to 92 at best. At best. Of course, we can rally through O2, but I'm not going to assume that we're going to do that, right? I can only tell you one level to level at a time. So, perhaps 82. 92, sorry, 92. We'll see if he wants to fill me at 92.50. I'll have my stop probably at this 88. Got to be below that swing low here. I would like it ideally, actually, right at 85. But, you know, I'm not. There's no way I'm going to put a 5-point stop on this here. Or 7-point stop. We'll see. We'll see if we can get another, like, kind of dip on this at market open. That would be nice. These are the same levels. So this is why it's pretty easy to kind of for me to come here and be like, all right, I know where, you know, we might be headed back up towards this O2. I am careful on the long side because we did break down O2, right? So I'm very careful on it. We gotta show weakness for me to short. And I mean, we just showed weakness by breaking down O2, 5,900, right? So we'll see. I hope the market can kind of give me another entry back test here. But today's picture is pretty simple, I would say. I'm just very cautious about a potential breakdown, right? It is Monday, and I did talk about this idea on the Discord. If you're not there, well, you can consider being there. It will be pretty. Yeah, so here's pretty much what we're talking about, you know, levels back and forth. And my plan was posted up there on Monday. I did mention how we are pretty much, I think, 6 weeks green now in a row. And then, yeah, 6 green weeks in a row. And we've only had one red week out of the last 11 weeks in the market. So I know that everybody's pretty much expecting this kind of pullback to happen. And so am I. But until the pullback comes in, I cannot be shorting. You know what I mean? Like, I want to short weakness. And when am I going to know when this pullback is coming? While most people on Twitter are predicting and trying to pick the top, I'm simply saying that the moment we will know when the pullback is coming is when these levels fail, which was 5,900 to O2. Okay. Then it's going to be 92 failure. 92 is the second level which must fail. And I wrote, fail this is a second warning, at which point I might be looking for shorts. It's exactly what I said. 92 is the failure of the second kind of trigger, right? And yeah, I'm here talking basically about how everybody is expecting that pullback. And I mean, we're right back to this 92. All we did overnight, I mean, if I could put it like this, we failed here, right? We're reclaiming here. So it's a very aggressive long because we're reclaiming. We're not trapping below 92. If we had trapped, we would have gone like this, right? But we didn't do that. We actually genuinely failed this level. We accepted price here. But bulls came back and we are basically retaking back this zone. So it's a more aggressive long is what I'm trying to say here. And now it's the same thing. We broke down 02. We need to take back 02 up here. Will we do it? I don't know. But this is why if I am going to take this long of 92, I know it's going to be a target of 02. I hope that makes sense. These are the same levels we've been in. It's no surprise. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like below 92, I'm shorting. Above 92, I'm buying. I just realized I had this song on loop. Definitely don't want to loop. Like glitter. I think it's the garbage guys. They're picking up the garbage. I'm like hearing some funny noises outside. What's going on? Oh my goodness, it's not pulling back to my 92.50 entry. Crap. Come on back down. Trying to take a log of 92. There's no way I'm taking 95. Even if it goes to a 2, I'm not going to be angry. That's a 7-point move. 7-point move and what? I'm going to risk 7 points? Like, that's a 1-to-1. Because I'm not going to take a long of 95 and then get stopped out at 93. Because I know support is at 92, right? So this is where trading becomes difficult. It's like you might know that that target is 02, which is up there. Like we've been talking about this entire time. But unfortunately, I don't have a good entry. So even though I do believe we're going to be hitting this 02 target up there, if I take the long of 95, I got a 7-point reward. But then my stop's going to have to be at least at 90. So I'm also risking 7 points. That's a 1-to-1. Like, if I'm going to go 1-to-1, later on, the casino's open around here. I'd rather go there. You know, it's funner. What time was this? I mean, I was here. Why didn't I take this long? Actually, no. I technically got here around 9. I saw that, but I was setting up the stream. And I wanted to see if we can accept the price a little bit better there. Which now we are. So if we dip back to the 92, I'll be taking that long there. Assuming we don't hit 02 first. If we hit 02 first, then we've already hit the target from the long entry. So can't really do nothing. Come on, ES. Let's get this dip right back on down to the 92. 5 minutes, we'll do the crystal ball indicator. This was a pretty clean take back, though. Look at that. We took back 92. Pretty straightforward after that. Boom. This is what I mean by reclaim of a level. So 92 was a level that we got below. We reclaimed the level. They're more of aggressive buys, but when they work beautiful, I mean, it's not working beautiful yet, but when they do work like beautiful, it's amazing. Look at this. It's kind of looking. I mean, if this doesn't look reversely to you, I don't know. This thing has to hold now, though. This 92 has to hold right here. Look how beautiful this works. Even if you look at it on a very micro basis, right? Without looking at a big picture overall, you have this low right here. You can see that. You can see that here. This low, right? This is a final bounce of this support level. Okay. Have that bounce. Then you have the breakdown. So we simply, this is where kind of the idea comes in, failure, right? So we break down, we accept price, we kind of head to the next level of support. They don't want to continue to break it. We kind of bounce back, we reclaim this level. And you can see when we get back to this level here, it becomes a choppy area, like, you know, up, down, but we're trying to take back this price here. So now we're rallying back up. It's interesting how I love to see how these things kind of always play out kind of similarly. And then maybe we get a nice dip now to get another entry long, but I would not want to be taking the long if we hit 02 and then we come back down. Because at that point, the shorts are the ones who have the bull. Right now, the bulls have it because we've taken back this. But it's either way, it's still a tight range. From 92 to 02, I mean, it's still pretty tight. I mean, 10 points, come on. It would be nice if they break 02 and we go higher, but I mean, I don't know if we will do that. We can, but man, this is the problem with the market. Whenever it takes back a level and stuff, like, look how beautiful it's been trending. Green after green after green after green. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Pull back. Bunch of nonsense. That's what, I love the long side easier. It's so much easier. Like, the shorts, this is the bullshit with the shorts. Like, they broke down. They had enough reason. It was Monday. We just ran to all-time highs. It's been pumping. 6 weeks in a row green. Out of 11 weeks, only 1 week has been red. They have 2 level failures. 02, which was failure. This shows weakness. 92 broke down, shows weakness. This is a perfect scenario to start off with a Monday dip. And what happens? We take back the level and we're going back up. It's like unbelievable. It almost gives me that confidence of like, y'all don't even need to wait for the resistance to get taken back. I just might as well look for like something like this, like a double bottom. You have that bottom, bottom, triple bottom, arguably, right? And then boom, just fucking go with it. Like anything to the long side works right now, and it's just unbelievable. I want volatility to get introduced, you know, like let's get a nice sell-off so like that we have more levels to play within, and not just more levels, new levels. These levels are the same ones from last week. It's 92, 02, fucking 80, like 14, like the same ones. And I get it, market is consolidating before we distribute, but it just bothers me when we're accumulating for longer than like a few days, like 2-3 days. But and 4, 5, 6. We're on 6 days now accumulating here. And I'm saying the word accumulation. There might be distribution one of these days. So, question is what way? If the trend is anything, you should probably know which way. The crystal ball is going to basically take those questions out of here right now. We're going to finally get the clear answer. We're going to ask the question. Okay. Is today going to be a chop festival in this 50, I forget, 58. Yeah, 58, 92 to 58, or sorry, at that point it'll be 59.02. Let's see if the crystal ball thinks we're going to be chopping in this 10-point range again. Maybe. Great. No, crystal ball. We don't want to be chopping in here. All right. Is the inevitable pullback happening today? Find out. No. All right, so it's not going to happen. She's expecting some chop. And I guess my last question is going to be, we're at 97. I really don't think we're getting this pullback to the 92 anymore. So then, are we going to reclaim 5902 and push to all-time high? Again, these are very specific questions, okay? Perhaps. Well, there you have it. Crystal ball is definitely feeling a bit to the bullish side. Brett H says, what's up? Hi. Good morning. If you are the same Brad, or friend, sorry. I don't know why I just called you Brad. Friend. As the one on the Discord here, well, I appreciate that plan. It was it's pretty accurate. It's a lot of it aligns with what I'm thinking as well today. Pretty clear level, so I think that it's pretty good. It looks pretty good. Well, my entry to the long side here is looking a little bit sad now. Definitely looking sad. I was hoping for a pullback, but look, I just want to take the long of 92.50. I mean, I could look at a potential short at 02, but I don't know if my cojones are that big. And if I'm going to short, I got to cover this guy's ears. I'm going to have to, like, close him. Not going to like it. All right, so Crystal Ball is thinking we're going to chop around this 92 and 02 level, which is probably a good idea for the market if we are going to reclaim 02 and then push to all-time highs. And the last level of resistance that I got for you today is going to be that 14 to 18 level. This is not a coincidence. This is rather just technical analysis. You can clearly see why that would be a level of resistance. We have very clear and obvious denials all across the board right there. And I can go even further back where we have further here. We have the trap to the upside there. And of course, we have the previous all-time high, which was set back in... Well, I mean, now that the all-time high was higher, but this one was an all-time high, which was set back in October 14 at 1850. So, where are we? I'm telling you, a pullback wouldn't be a bad idea, but the market is just the market. We'll see. If we don't hit 02 first, I'll be happy to take the long here. So if that market opens, somehow we can dip, I'll take the long, looking for the rip. Obviously, assuming 92 will hold, which is why I need to get my entry right. You know what I mean? Like, this is always the problem with the market. I actually believe that I'm getting to the point where predicting the market, or not predicting, nobody can really predict, but rather following the plan that I have, which is, let's say I wanted to go 92 and then I'm looking for 02 target. Perfect. It works. It's beautiful. And I'm very proud of, like, just being able to read the market that way. But at the same time, where I screw it up is where my emotion will come in. Like, look, we might take back 02. Why don't you just take the long if we get a little micro dip to like 95, right? You know what I mean? Your mind starts to play with you. You tend to build that overconfidence level. You tend to build that over, like, that sense of urgency in trying to trade. But really, that should be left outside the door. We don't want a sense of urgency. This thing is a slow game, slow and steady. If it wants to rally through 02, I know what to do above there. It's not a big deal. We gotta be patient. We have to follow our plan. We gotta honor it. Why else do we spend time making it if we're not gonna honor it, right? Market's gonna open on up in about 30 seconds. Get ready. This thing is doing the predictable, going to the O2. And Mother Ducker doesn't even pull back. Look at this. Look at this. Is exactly what I mean by the long is so much easier. You see this? So much easier than the short. The shorts are a pain in my... I don't know why, okay? They just are. The way the market is programmed to move when we're going lower, it's such a B. But when it goes to the upside, it's such an easy thing. I don't know why. And that's the problem, that I'm always looking to the upside, and then as soon as I miss my entry, the ducker doesn't come back. Market's open for business. Are we going to hit the O2? Pretty obvious. Probably, yes. And now if we do dip, there's no way I'm getting long here. I mean, come on. We're already hitting that resistance now. If we take back O2, then perhaps I'll be long up there, but... Another ducker, man. The only trade I got for somebody who's feeling brave is a potential short here. Only if I go in a combine. I'm on my XFAs right now. I'm on my XFAs. If you're ever wondering, just simply ask. I know that I kind of tuck it aside, but I think it looks better like that. I mean, even on a combine, I think it's a stupid short here. They're gonna take back O2. We're gonna go to all-time highs. It's too obvious. You know what I mean? Like, Mother Ducker. I'm just frustrated a little bit. Like, oh, that 92 reclaim. Ugh. It's Monday. You gotta love Mondays. You gotta love it. That's why I say Monday. It's a ride for me. Yeah. Well, there's O2. I would not short this. Not even on a combine, I think. I think they're going to take it back, but I'll be looking to the long side. If we can push through O2, maybe hit 05 and then back test O2. If you are a brave soul, though, it is resistance. We know O2 is resistance. If you're feeling like a Spartan, you can take that short there. Yeah. Well, I am. My name technically is not really Leo. My name is Leonidas. Okay, I'll disclose it for full disclosure here. So it is Leonidas from Sparta. So maybe on a combine, I do have the balls because I remember. Perhaps maybe I am a Spartan. Yeah. Let's see. This is on a combine, by the way. So relax. We might hit O2. We'll see. I don't know, man. This is not looking like a pretty fucking short. God damn it. All right, fine. Fill me there. If you can fill me at a 150, I'll take it. Remember, I said my name is Leonidas. I'm technically the king of the Spartans, so I got some cojones right now to short this thing at O2. It's gonna be a short-lived short. This thing needs to reverse right here, right now, or else I'm getting out of this. I don't know if I'm gonna let this thing stop me out here. It's a combine, but either way. Dip. Get back below 5,900 and I'm happy. Uh-oh. Be careful here. The dollar's showing some weakness. This thing could be pushing. We take back O2, it's pretty much right back to the highs. This is kind of why I'm shorting here at O2. Dip. Yes. Let the resistance work. Let it work, baby. Let it work. I don't like how we're kind of holding that 5,900. So you can see that bounce right there. Look at that 5,900 right there, baby. They're holding it. Uh-oh. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go break even on this, Leo. We'll see. We'll see. I was going to risk 3 points. We're almost at a 1-to-1 right now. Dip, 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 baby. Dip, dip, dip. Dip, dip, dip. It's working. Resistance is working. Oh my goodness. What a surprise. But I'm definitely going break even now. There you go. Risk free, baby. Risk free. Now we want to see those waterfalls. Break NQ. Break that goddamn low right there. Break it. My stop should not be at break even, but there's no way I'm risking this thing turning back on me. There's no way. Even though it's a combine, fuck, it's still money. You know what I mean? I pay for those. I'm not trying to lose on these. My stop shouldn't be here because we could easily backtest 02. Like, we haven't really hit 02 there. But I'll do the... I will be the... How do I say it? The... The cautious, safe side, Leo, today. And I'm going to go break even on this. Watch a hit 02 and then dump. Oh, come on. Just go low, man. And I broke even. Hey, I gave it a shot, okay? I tried. All right, all right. We're taking back 02. Perhaps now this is a long here now. The dip came, but now the rip is coming back. Right, all right, all right, all right. And good thing I probably went break even here, but I'm still cautious here. I'm still cautious. You can see we now finally hit 02 there. This is a big test for the Bulls right now. We go 5, we quickly backtest 02. I'm happy to take that long there, but we'll see if they're going to even do that or backtest. I just want to go right through here. Look at that wick to the upside above 02. Uh-oh. See that wick? That wick? It's smelling a little bit fishy. All right, this is a combine, so I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to give this one more shot here. My stop will be above that wick there. It's now or never. It's now or never. We got numbers incoming in about 20 minutes, so kind of be wary of that. Interesting right here, right now. You're holding that 5,900. They got to break this level quickly. If that trap to the upside is going to hold. It's not a big trap, but nonetheless, it's still a nice little wick up there. My entry was a little bit late there, but should have been right at 02. But it's difficult to be shorting on those green candles like that. Smell. At least now that we got some more structure, I think. We have the clear resistance kind of, telling us here. Well, for now, until it doesn't work. But for now, we can clearly see that level, which, again, we knew 02 was a level of resistance at this point, right? So all I'm seeing here is that little pop right through that 02. We got to about 0275. That kind of got me a little bit excited there. Why? Because it's the same thing I'm always looking for, right? We have the pop through the level, the failure of that pop. We get back into the range. And I mean, I should have been short really from right here. But would have, should have. I mean, as the market moves, we kind of develop our strategy, or when the strategy develops itself, because price is telling us, that takes some time to process in my brain here. But I should have gone a better entry. Or better yet, I should have just had a short at 02. But like I said, you know what I mean? That takes some balls to fucking just leave a sell order there and short. Dun, dun, dun. YouTube is telling me that there's an issue. Again, I don't know why it's been doing this. Why, YouTube? Why? Well, if you guys do see any issues, let me know, please. But so far, I mean, I checked on my phone right now, and it looks it looks fine. Come on, break down, baby. Break it down. Just go. Do it for Papa. Do it. Look at this. I want to show you guys something, okay? I don't know if it's going to work, but you know what I mean? I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I do want to share with you what I'm seeing. You see the SPY, the VWAP chilling right below there? You see NQ, how we're kind of like holding that VWAP right now? I hope you can see it right here. You can see how we're right above it. This is the VWAP, that white line there. I don't have it to make any trading decisions on this, okay? I genuinely have it for entertainment purposes only. I'm without word of a lie. That is exactly why it's there, okay? So what I'm wondering is, if O2 is going to hold as resistance, which we don't know yet if it will, but if it does, we're going to have a lot of dip buyers here, okay? And I'm just wondering if they're going to dump it on them. If we also test VWAP, which I do not know. We haven't quite done it yet. Let's see as the trade develops. We'll see. But I just want to share with you that VWAP is right there. So, see. Want to know what's going to work. Any long works here, though, right now. That's kind of the only thing that worries me. See. Yeah. We do have a gap to the upside. I actually didn't even see this. I should have checked it, but I don't know. We'll see if they want to fill it or not. You know, I don't know. It's weird. We have a gap at 06 right now. We closed on Friday at 59.06. You know, I don't trade the gap, so I mean, it makes no difference to me, but just saying. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Are they gonna blow right through that? See. Looks like we got another dip buy. Yeah. We're at 02. This is it. This is the last little bit of resistance there. Are they gonna take this thing back? Through this level, we're pretty much heading right back up. You know. Looking scary. It's looking scary. 02 is struggling. All right, they're going through it. Right? Yeah. All right. Well, they've taken back that level now, so we tried. Like I said, this is a very risky short because we know that these things don't really work perfectly. They're not like the longs. They're definitely different. And I was in a combine, like I mentioned. This is the only way I would have shorted this, not on exit phase or anything like that. Screw that. Hmm. I think Crystal Ball was a little bit wrong too, though, on the chop side, but kind of moved pretty nicely overall. We're getting the push to 03. We're back testing 02. I'm definitely looking at the long side now here, but I already traded twice. I know it's on the combine, but I feel like I'm gonna starting to overtrade here. I mean, from the 02, target would be that 15 up there. 15 or 14. That's that next level of resistance there, which is not bad. Still plenty of juice there left. All right, all right. I don't know. Now that I'm here thinking about the long side, I'm looking at the dollar and now it's starting to kind of rip. So I've done 2 trades, one break even, one stop on a combine. Even that second short, I could have gone break even. I should have, but I wanted to give it some more space. Where you going, but it's looking pretty fucking weak up here. Maybe we're just trying to fill that gap at 06. If I take this long at 03, that's gonna have to be down here. All right, let's see if it wants to fill me at 0250. I think that up will be down here at 0925. I don't know, like maybe because now I've traded twice, I'm already here. Like, okay, you already traded twice. It's now your third trade. I'm here getting worried that this 02 now is not gonna fully do what we did at 92, but price is king. 92, I should have been long from down here, right? Didn't take that long. I'm looking for the short up here, which it did act as some resistance there. We know how it we know it was resistance based on how it moved. We saw it. We took 2 trades. They both worked out, which is I got kind of greedy on the second one. I didn't go break even. I should have broken even on both, but that's all right. And then now we're doing the exact same thing. We're taking back 02. So when we take back 02, price is king. We go higher. Before we actually reclaim the level, I'm expecting resistance, which is why I was shorting. But now, obviously, I'm not gonna short this level anymore. We're taking it back, meaning Juju Trenches one's up. And if the Juju Trenches one's up, well, I took one short. I said it. It's a risky ducking short. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have some big cojones to take it. But I thought it could have worked Monday, blah, 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 right? But at the end of the day, it just became a nice, basically, resistance level and providing us a cheaper price, essentially, because from 02, we dip back to 97. Could have been buying 97. It provided us with basically a discount, you know, an opportunity to buy even lower. That's all I think it did. But we don't know until the picture develops, right? Before that picture has developed as it has right now, well, I'm thinking that, you know, it can hold up as resistance. And 1 out of the 10 will work out. You're going to be in love with it. You're going to be like, oh my goodness, how? Like, but I never really nailed that 1 out of the 10. Well, the odds are kind of against you on it to begin with. So. Telling you, almost anything works here. That trend line there break, that trend line break is gorgeous down here. Gorgeous. You have kind of this double bottom here. Little trap. That. The point is simple. I'm gonna put it to you like this. This is the real entry long here. This 92 right here. That is it for me. And I mean, this whole thing is one leg. One. There's a million different ways to trade it, but it's pretty much just one. Now that I'm here to the long side, I'm like getting worried. I'm looking at these pictures here and I feel like this thing's gonna come back down crashing. But maybe the short was the right idea, just too early. We'll see. I hope not. Now just I want the future train to go up, but perhaps maybe I was a bit early on this. The dollar's showing a lot of strength right now. We're dipping below a 2 now. No good. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, but I might have to. I think I was a bit early on the short. And it wouldn't surprise me at all because I'm always pretty early on them. I'm going to probably do something I have not done in a long time. I'm going to take myself out. I'm not in love with this. Monday. Monday. The reason why I'm considering taking myself out is because I know I'm in a combine, so maybe that's why I did the impulsive long there. And I'm here debating, and I don't like debating my own self. We gotta commit, I guess, now. Man, this O2 is becoming some chop here, seriously. I think I was early on the fucking short. Not sure why I'm getting this kind of intuitive thing, like. Maybe that's the problem. I'm here trading my emotion. Broke even on that one. It's short here. Yeah. Hmm. That almost took me out there, but still in it. This is now very turning into chop. You can clearly see this. This level here is acting like a magnet right now. We can go up and down from it. So be careful here. It's gonna be one of those where you gotta commit to the trade. And I should have, in hindsight, I should have been long this 5,900, but it's always hindsight, right? We could have not really known. Look at that. We're getting another back test of O2 right there, and we're getting denied there. That is not good. Gotta get back above O2. Now. Come on, squeeze above O2, man. I can hold this above O2. Below O2, no. Those 15-minute candles are not looking pretty. They are not looking pretty at all. I'm gonna probably get out here. I don't care if it goes. See, let me see. I just don't like feeling like this. I don't like to be in a trade where I'm like here second guessing myself. All right, I'm gonna get out. I don't like it. It's a $37 loss. I'm not in love with it. I don't like feeling like this. A trade has got to be pretty straightforward. You got to commit to that prick. And right now, I'm not really willing to commit here. And for whatever reason, I still think that this thing is more of a short than it is a long here. I was just unfortunately too early on it, I think, but I don't know. I don't care if it goes, let it go. I'm over it. I'm gonna walk away. I've done 3 trades. It's a small loss, but still, I just can't. Let it go. I'm probably gonna go now that it knows I'm out, but I'm not gonna be feeling nothing towards it. I don't like feeling like this. It was an impulsive long there, and then this chop, I can't do it right now. I don't know. If you are long, now that I'm not long, now it probably will go without me, but like I said, I don't know. I'm just not, I have no clear direction of what we're gonna do. That's the problem here. I'll be making another trade later, but not right now. Not at this level here. It's looking very choppy around this level. It's a resistance level. And even though, yes, we're looking like we want to take it back, but I mean, look at it. Like, it's not moving very, like, you know what I mean? Like, look at this 15-minute chart here. 15-minute chart is not looking the best. Like, we have this kind of gravestone doji candle looking thingy majiggy here. The candle sizes are just, I don't know. Not in love with it. I'll put it like that. And I'm not sure why I woke up feeling like this, but why I feel like this is a short. That's a problem though. I'm obviously not gonna trade my feelings. The problem is I know that below a 2 I want a short, above a 2 I want a long, and we're chopping at this level. So every single time we go back above a 2, I'm like, okay, it's a long. Below it too, it's like, okay, it's a short. And this is what I mean by I don't have a clear sense of direction right now. I would want like '05. If we can hit like '05, maybe '06, come back, test '02, push, maybe come back. Like at that point, I know where we're going. Or like right now, we're breaking down '02 consistently. We want to break down, back test, break down, back. A level of support does not need to look like this. This is why this is an aggressive long. It's the long at the reclaim of this level. But this one is a lot more difficult, as you can see here, than this one. This is the real one right here, that 92. What do you guys think though? You guys think well, I mean above or two, I'm looking at the long side. I don't like when we have a magnet like right now. As easy as this thing looks like we want to push higher, we could dip. Monday, Monday, Monday. I don't know why I woke up feeling bearish. Look at this guy. This guy's pissed off with me today. Angry. Angry. According to him, I should be buying right now. It's time to load up according to the bull. What a chop fest, though. We got that nice run up all the way to the '02 and '02. What a chop. Remember, these are the exact same levels we've been in for so long now, too. Like, you really have to, like, analyze, stand back, and be like, all right, I've already traded twice today at this level. We've been trading for it for like a week now. It's very not, it's not a reliable level any longer. It's not a fresh level. Like, it's okay to just step back and let it be. You know what I mean? And I really dislike when my bias is based on the chart. So above what two, I'm looking to the long side, right? But then my emotion, my intuition is like, I think we want to go lower. Why? Stop fighting with the fucking trend, Leo. Okay. Price is king, baby. Above what two, we want up. But then my intuition comes in and it's like, I don't know. Look at this thing. This thing is moving a little bit weird. It's Monday. The dump could be coming. This massive, nice trend. Can they really just continue to push it? Do you think that they might want to take them out? They might want to take these guys out. It would be nice. Create some more volatility. Well, could have, would have, should have stayed in that long there. I'm not long anymore. I'm not in love with the way price is moving, unfortunately. But say what you want, but unfortunately, I took myself out of that trade because I felt like it was an impulsive long there a little bit, and I wasn't in love with it. I don't mind seeing this go without me. I want to make money with my plan and lose money with my plan. I don't. It doesn't. No end ifs or buts. Yes, O2 was part of the plan, but I've already traded 3 times. That's not really part of the plan either. You gotta hold ourselves accountable. I'm telling you, like you have to. Like whatever little thing you think you might have broken in trading, whether that's just one more trade. Like I mean, it's only one trade, right? Like I'm allowed 2, 3 max per day, but 3 within the same 15 minutes and flipping short to the long side. I don't like doing that, or vice versa. Like it's only that, right? Like it's not a big deal, but it is. It is a big deal because the more you allow yourself to basically break one little knick-knack about your trading, you can break the whole thing. So it's best, believe it or not, to just be like, all right, I flipped, long to the short or short long. I don't like to do that. I'm gonna just get out of this trade, walk away. I need a breather, like because if you flip short long, like how I did there, that basically tells me that I don't know where price is going, or else why would I have flipped? You know what I mean? So yes, it sucks, but at the same time, I do have to honor that. And at the end of the day, it's what was it, a $30 loss, $37 loss? Like that is fine, that is okay. The 2 shorts were fine. I just didn't take profit. I'm not here to be making $150. Like, come on. Yes, even though it was on a combine, either way, I'm not here for a 1-to-1. I'd rather lose the 150. Fuck it. I know it sounds bad, but if I'm gonna get in and risk 150, the idea of making 150 risk bothers me. I'd rather lose the 150. Fuck the 150 to make. No, I'm risking 150. I want to make 500. I want to make 700, 800 on that trade. Not 1-to-1. And look at that. I mean, as good as it looks like we might be going, but we're trying to magnetize to this level, and I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out. I have the Discord community. I'm gonna do you the infomercial. I have not done it, so yeah. If I'm gonna make another trade, it'll probably be later on, which I will be posting up on the Discord. It's 100% free. I'm never gonna charge you a single cent for it. We got different people posting different ideas and different levels, talking technical analysis. If you're interested, we are an authentic, genuine community that wants to basically help each other out and grow as traders. My plan was posted up there since Saturday. These levels of support, which now broke down, and now they're basically getting taken back. If you're interested, the Discord link is pinned on the chat. We have a few members left until we close the OG membership. Not membership, because it's a free membership. Well, I guess members. What do we got? I would say another like 3 members, and I'm going to be shutting down the OG member status. It'll just be members. What's that? And I mean, I would really love to actually, get my XFAs involved here, but would you? Like, look at this. I mean, I'm not doing it. I'm staying away from it. I'm happy with the combines, getting the feet wet on those for a Monday. It's okay. If we get the dip, maybe I can get some levels, but I'm not gonna just sit here all day talking. You know what I mean? That's what the community is there for. We've been nailing trades there all week long. It was basically, it was amazing. What I am slacking on here, I'm actually gonna do this as soon as I'm done this stream today. I have a lot of trades that I have not posted up here on this trade recap, and I would love to see some more trade recaps posted here by me and whoever feels like they want to share, right? It's just more so like if you're a new member, right? It's nice to see, like, for example, a little short description on a trade, whatever it is, and you can kind of see the picture that gives you a nice idea of what I'm referring to and looking at. And again, if it can help out somebody, remember when I was starting out, everything was pretty much paid, and I'm not here trying to throw shit at anybody, but everything is pretty much paid. Unless you're learning for free on YouTube, right? If you're learning for free on YouTube from just videos and stuff like that, then yes. But like to find a community where you can just go there, kind of talk and see ideas and, kind of start fresh and bounce ideas with different people. I mean, I couldn't really find anything. There's a lot of Discords, I'm sure, but I mean, maybe I just didn't look. So I guess I'm just saying that, the Discord is there and I do like the idea. The more I'm in it, the more it grows on to me. Oh, gee, baby. And as mentioned, I do think, well, this thing will be growing over time. It takes time. You ask all the big YouTubers that you see now, and I mean, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen here. It's God's will. But at the end of the day, like, it takes time for everything. So, like, streamers and stuff, they've been years. The big players you see in the game that you and I both see, they've been streaming for years, not, 6 months. So we'll be growing, and then when we do grow, you guys, OG members, like I said, and I say it here again, I don't delete that none of these streams, whether I do good, bad, everything, it's all stays. You guys, whatever it is that what projects we'll be charging for in the future, because I mean there will be an end goal to this whole stream in the end. You guys will never pay for it. Anything. You guys will be OG. Not on the Discord. The Discord will always be free. But for now, I would say that I would not overtrade in here. Yes, we're kind of pushing, but I really have no emotion towards this right now. Honestly, I'm over it. I'm going to be walking away. 3 trades, 1 break even, one $37 loss. The other one was 160 loss on that one. Again, this is all recorded. You can simply just, why would I lie to you about it if I'm going to leave the stream up there? Would make no sense, right? So we are going to be making some more trades though today, hopefully. I'll be posting it up on the Discord here. As soon as I enter, I always post it up with my stop and take profit. So you know that I am not lying. And then today I'm going to be updating that trade recap section. I want to have some more trades recaps there. And yeah, I mean, I was going to say I feel sad that I didn't trade on my XFAs, but honestly, probably a good idea. Yeah. We'll make some real money later on or tomorrow, the rest of the week. Mondays, I already know. You got to understand which days are your fortes, because trust me, there are some days where you do better, and Monday, for whatever reason, has been a little bit of a challenge for me. Maybe it's because you're coming off from the weekend, you're excited, you want to make some money, but you're like, you're too aggressive. Or I tend to be aggressive. And not just that, I mean, look at this. It's like, in hindsight, it's so easy. It's so easy in hindsight. But that's okay. You just continue to go. We got that next level up there at that 14, 15 level. That's another big resistance test right there. It's probably the last one that I see before we basically make new highs. still think we're in for a dip. I'm telling you, I don't know why I woke up like this. It's like I was dreaming about the bear or something. He cursed me at night. Think bearish today, Leo. Think bearish. The reason why I lean to the bearish side on Mondays is because Mondays is when we kind of dip. Not last Monday. Last Monday was nice. Look, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I have a beef with Monday. I don't know. All right, what time is it? 10:22. That's your time. My time is 8:22. I actually like living down here for that reason as well. The other day I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm just thinking about going back to Canada." I don't know. I want to go, but I don't really want to go. I'll be honest. Toronto, such a beautiful city. I love seeing it. But no, I'll be honest. I'm gonna tell you all a secret. Okay, this is one of my greatest weaknesses. Okay, and I want this. I'm gonna say it one time. I really strongly dislike planes. Okay, I do not like planes whatsoever. And for the past 2.5 years, it feels like all I've been doing is basically traveling. And I'm like, fudge. The more you would think that the more you travel, the more easier it gets. I think for me, it gets harder. I'm starting to be that type of person. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna stay in Toronto and that's it. Gonna drive everywhere now. I'm gonna drive. I wanted to drive to El Salvador. I'm telling you, it was gonna be like a 10-day type of drive thing. I'm like, I don't care. If it takes me 10 days, I'm gonna drive down here. And then I ended up taking a plane. It's a phobia of mine. Now you know one of my dark secrets. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, it feels like I'm inside of a toilet. Like, I know that sounds weird, but if you really look at the shape of it inside, it's like plastic, right? And it reminds you of a toilet for some reason. I don't know. And I'm like, I don't like the idea of cruising with that type of altitude inside of a toilet. I know I'm overreacting. I overthink it, but I don't like it. I don't know why. Damn toilet. Am I the only one that's? I'm telling you, I think I'm the only buddy that I know that's like overthinks the plane. Everybody makes some fun of me. You overthink everything, man. Everything. I don't know why. I don't like that idea of being inside that plane. It's just thinking about it. I shit you not. My palms are sweating a little bit. I am not even kidding with you. I'd rather stay here. It's one of the phobias I gotta work on, you know? Mind over body. All right, are they done with this pump now? Can we start this dip finally? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trading this right now, but it's just I was feeling bearish because I don't know. It's like I feel this thing's pulling back, but this is why I'm not trading. All right, my emotions have taken over. I am not trading. But what I'm saying is, I can. Oh man, it's difficult here right now for me. As much as I would have, I had that long there. I took myself out. I don't care what happens at that point, but we're right back. And now it looks like we might be dipping. Maybe I was just early there. What I mean, like, we filled the gap. Maybe we just wanted to fill the gap, and then now we go down. It's like we fill the gap. We have permission to go down now. Guys, I think we might have been early. Well, I might have been early. I can feel that thing incoming, man. I can feel it. I'm here talking like we don't want to trade emotions. This is why, I really want to get this through. Like I'm feeling a lot of things. This is why I'm not trading. I tried that short there, but it was a little bit early, I think. It worked, broke even on it. Maybe now we begin the dip. I'm gonna ask you something though, a little bit of on a personal note. Let's see if you guys are also anybody like the plane here? You guys like the planes? Look, I know it's a weird question to be asking, okay, but I really gotta know. Am I the only buddy who's like that? Like everybody I know, they're all like such a wuss, like what's wrong with you? And then I'm here trying to be living this free life, you know what I mean? Trading and doing it from anywhere around the world, coming from the guy that doesn't want to get on a plane. See what I'm saying? You see? So there's another buddy. It's weird, man. I don't like those things. You say whatever you want, but I feel safer in a car. My goodness, man. I think I was too early on this dip here. I can feel Niagara Falls incoming now. It's like I can feel it. I was one move early on the market. Oh my god, there she goes. God damn it. See what I mean? Like this is why it's like, how do I say this? I know obviously we don't want to trade our feelings. We want to trade price because price is king. But at the same time, I cannot help myself. But when I see the way price is moving, when I see the way like at certain things, it's like your intuition kind of comes in and it's like, all right, watch out on the longs because this thing might want to pull back at some point. There's a lot of things lining up with a nice pullback coming. Obviously, I was too early on it, but this is the problem that all that overthinking and intuition thinking can sometimes help you, but too early on it. I do think we're in for a pullback here. I would have not bet that we're going to be going just easily like that. But all right, I think I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna take a step back, maybe go for a little walk around the house, and come back fresh. Look what the charts are giving, and look for a potential trade with my XFAs and stuff like that. So, see. And it's now 10:32. I don't like to sit here for too long because then I'm gonna be pushing trades. I'm already thinking here. Well, if we get back above here to this 5,900, I want to be short. So I'm gonna just let the market kind of play out here. We'll continue on the conversation on the Discord. And like I said, one last time, it is 100% free. You can feel free to join. You'll be an OG member. There's about, what was it, 3 spots left for OG members. Do this math correctly. 3 members. 3. Checking the numbers. So that's it. I'm walking away. It's there for you if you want it. The link is pinned on the chat. I'll be leaving it. So I'm walking away for now. Thank you all for tuning in again. I'll see you all guys tomorrow. Will be Wild Tuesday. Today, take it easy. We're finally kind of starting to maybe distribute this move. I would argue that we want to go down right now below this O2 level. Maybe if we can get a nice little push back above this O2 level there, maybe we can now look for the downside. But I'll be giving it some time. So thank you all. I am walking away now. Ciao.